I'm right, aren't I? Craig, you're from South
Yeah,
Africa,
sure,
and Lindsay's from England. And today is a bit of a special day for you, Craig and Lindsay. Would you like to explain to people why today's a special day?
Yeah, well, today's our 40th wedding anniversary. Always say we got married in 1980, so it was easy to do the maths. And yeah, we just wanted to sort of share our celebration with the rest of the church family, really. Very pleased to be together still. And although this wasn't planned in any way, I think it's significant that Chris's reading of Philippians this morning ties in with our thoughts. It's in Matthew 6, verse 33. It says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these other things will be added to you." And Lindsay and I have been extremely blessed throughout our life, and we just wanted to share a celebration with the rest of you.
But congratulations to both of you. We've got something a little bit special for you this morning. We're going to go straight to Barbara Rowlands now. Barbara? Now, Barbara is Welsh. Here she is. Yeah, yes. Your job in our church, one of the jobs that you do in our church is you do flower arranging, don't you?
I do. I've been organising the flower rota for many years now. And it's going to be a bit different this year because I won't be putting my rota down in August for people to sign up. But people do not need to panic because I'm going to carry on with this year's rota throughout the next year. So we just pick up the rota as it comes in on the date. I don't know what time we're going to be going back to church, but the dates are on the door inside the cupboard opposite the lift upstairs. So if anybody doesn't remember when they signed up, they can look inside the cupboard and we'll carry on with the rota as is.
Yeah.
Now, I've done some flowers here for you to see. And I've got a lot of reds. It's sort of flame coloured. So I've got the little flowers here, the chrysanthemums, which are tiny petals, deep red, and then I've gone through the ranges of the colours. So I've got a paler red here. That's Alstromera, which is known as the lily of the Incas, or Peruvian lily. I've got some red lilies, orange lilies. So it's like a fire. That's my thinking here, with the red hot, the golden coals, and the white of the sparks coming through. So it's like a fire. I'm a bit of an artist. I like to draw a picture. Now, people sometimes come to me and say, they can't remember when they put their name up for a flower, and they sometimes forget to put the money in the bag. Well, I'm going to say to them now, don't worry if you can't remember the date, because it's only added up at the end of the year anyway. And the books are balanced by the treasurer. So anytime they want to put their money in, they can put it in an envelope with their name, flowers, and put in the offering bag. And if they gift givers, as in taxpayers, they can gift aid the money.
Thank you very much, Barbara. And I thought it would be good to have the flowers today because we've not had flowers we've not been able to have flowers at our service, have we, for some time, because obviously we're not meeting together. So I thought it'd be good to get Barbara to do some flowers for us today for our service, and also because it's Craig and Lindsay's anniversary. Craig and Lindsay, these are dedicated to you today as well for your anniversary, okay? So there you go. Great. So we've been to South Africa, we've visited Wales. We're now going to go to Ghana and visit James Anang, although he is in England at the moment. James, can you hear us?
Hello. Yes, I can.
Yes, and you're with Maud there. Lovely. Good to see you both. Thank you. Are you keeping well?
We're trying.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are you behaving?
Ask him. I'm behaving.
James, tell us what it's been like being a doctor at this time.
Well, it's been really, really, really tough because this trust is even though we had a kind of a trial run, I believe, in 2015, where unfortunately the NHS failed miserably in the face of an imagined pandemic, and you would have thought that we would have learned from that, but obviously, this has all taken us all by surprise. We started off with not having enough of anything, And I mean anything from information right down to equipment and what to do. So most decisions that's been taken is being off the cuff with people, suppose specialists giving directions. And unfortunately, what is meant is that the guidance has changed almost on a daily basis, which means that going into work can sometimes be a real challenge because what you thought was normal yesterday doesn't turn out to be so the next day. So it's been a real challenge.
How has your faith helped you through this time as a Christian in the midst of all of this, as well?
I think, faith has been great. I mean, basically, I base myself on the story of the Good Samaritan and try and help as much as I can. And colleagues and patients ask lots of questions. So it's mostly centered around how can God allow something like this to happen? And it's always one that is very challenging to answer. And I have to confess to them and say to them that, look, I have no answer, but just as I trust the chair I'm going to sit on will hold my weight, and it's a lot of weight, I must confess. In the same way, I trust that God has the situation under control, and He knows what it's all about, and He's got a plan.
Yeah. Good, thank you. Maud, we didn't say we were going to be asking you this, but I spoke to you in the week, and you said it's been busy, rather busy. So you're trying to look after children as well, and tell us what it's been like for you during this time.
Well, it's been quite difficult for me because being a nurse as well and a senior nurse, working from home and looking after Aaron. And I have a couple of ladies, elder ladies in the community I look after that I couldn't stop. So it's been very busy, very stressful, and it's not been easy.
Yeah.
It's not been easy at all, yes.
Have you all stayed well during all this time? Have you had coronavirus or anything or not?
No, none of us. And I'm protecting others in the community as well and supporting them. But it's challenging, but it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good. Everybody else within my circle has been healthy and no illness whatsoever. So although it's stressful, but it's been good. God has been good to us. Yeah.
She makes me walk about 5 miles a day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for letting us come to your home today and speak with you. We've met people from Wales, from South Africa, from Ghana, and had a chat to them. We've got people that have been in different types of work and so on. Our church is actually made up of a whole variety of people doing different jobs and tasks, and some working, some at home looking after homes, some doing all kinds of things really, and different nationalities. We're very blessed with that. I consider it very. I feel I'm very blessed to be the minister of such a multi-ethnic and such a variety of people in the church. It's great to be part of that, because God's family is made up of that. And when we get to heaven, we're going to all be there from different nationalities, aren't we? And different backgrounds and different jobs. And we're all equal in God's kingdom. So it's a great reflection of that within the church and something to be celebrated. I wonder how well you know your church family. We tend on a Sunday to kind of talk in our groups a bit, don't we? Kind of, and we talk to the same kind of people all the time. One of the things that people have found helpful about the breakout groups that we've sometimes done on a Sunday, and have written to me and said they've enjoyed them because they've talked to people that they've never talked to before, perhaps in church. Now, I know it's all kind of randomly thrown together who you end up with, and sometimes it's the same people or not. We're going to go into breakout groups again now for a little bit.